Hi, I'm Shane. I'm a principal research scientist at Cerebras, and I work on designing algorithms that will run on our hardware and make AI training work better. Well, I mean, AI training requires a lot of computation, a lot of data to work. And what we want to do is with less computation, less power, less energy, less compute, achieve the same kind of accuracy, or scale up to larger models and get even higher accuracy. Our work is trying to make things work better on our hardware, but also sort of advance the field of machine learning and AI in general. So we were inspired to, first of all, for one paper, to make sparse training work better. So that's like in the human brain, you have all these synapses and neurons, but not all of them are active every time you're thinking or every time you're learning things, right? But the standard kind of GPU approach to training, all of those connections are active for every input. So Cerebras allows, our hardware allows sparse training where some of the weights, some of the connections in the neural network are zero or not being used. And we were inspired to try and make that kind of training work better. Yeah, so if I had to explain my work to a non-technical person, I would use the analogy of the brain too. Like people are kind of familiar with ChatGPT and other kinds of AI algorithms. Um, you can think of them all running on like a brain that has all these connections and synapses and neurons inside of it. And I really want to make that brain be able to learn faster and be able to perform tasks better. And really that's about kind of designing algorithms that work really well with our hardware and with our compute infrastructure. Yeah, I think like in the field of AI right now, we know what we need to do. We need to scale up. We need to get bigger models. We need to get better models. But how to do that is a challenge. And I think that's our research really helps address this by coming up with recipes and techniques that let us try something at a smaller scale and then knowing that it will work when we do try it at a much larger scale. So it's really like the different papers we have here about finding those really effective recipes and getting metrics that really help us scale more effectively. You know, Cerebras is a really exciting company to be part of right now. I think one thing that's different about us compared to other companies is that we're working on both training models and on the inference side. And both of those things are really exciting. For one thing, on the inference side, the more compute, the more kind of thinking you can do when you're actually generating a response, the better it's going to be. And the faster you can do that, you make things practical that weren't practical before. And on the training side, it's really exciting to think that we have hardware that can take advantage of, like I said, sparsity and kind of new ways of doing things compared to the standard approaches that are being done with GPUs. Thank you so much for joining Cerebras at NeurIPS. Check out our website and reach out if you have any questions.